Welcome to eLeaP, where we simplify quality management in regulated industries. ISO 9001 is the most widely adopted quality management standard in the world. According to ISO's own survey of certifications, more than 1 million certificates are held across some 170 countries. And yet ask 10 quality professionals what ISO 9001 requires, and you'll often get 10 different answers. Some call it a documentation exercise, others just customer satisfaction. Both miss the mark. Today, we'll demystify ISO 9001 in plain English. By the end, you'll know what it actually requires, who needs it, what's changing in 2026, and why it matters beyond the certificate on the wall. Let's start with what ISO 9001 is not. It is not a product standard. It doesn't tell you how to manufacture anything. It is not a regulation. No law compels you to hold it, though some public contracts and procurement rules ask for it as a condition of bidding. And it is not a one-time achievement you frame and forget. ISO 9001 is a framework for how you manage quality, the operating system for your processes. It doesn't prescribe what you do, it defines how you keep it consistent, measurable, and continuously improving. The standard rests on 7 quality management principles: customer focus, leadership, engagement of people, the process approach, improvement, evidence-based decision-making, and relationship management. These aren't abstract ideals. Each one connects directly to a specific requirement in the standard. ISO 9001 uses the harmonized structure, often still called Annex SL, shared with ISO 14001, ISO 45001, and other management system standards. If you already run one ISO standard, integrating another is far easier. The requirements live in 7 operational clauses, 4 through 10. Clause 4, context of the organization. Understand your business environment, identify the needs of interested parties, and define the scope of your QMS. In plain terms, know who you serve, what matters to them, and where your system begins and ends. Clause 5, leadership. Top management must demonstrate commitment, not delegate it, not sign off from a distance. That means a quality policy, assigned responsibilities, and a QMS that achieves its intended results. Clause 6, planning. Identify the risks and opportunities that could affect your QMS, plan how to address them, and set measurable quality objectives. This is where strategy meets operations. Clause 7, support, resources, competence, awareness, communication, and documented information. If your people don't know a procedure exists or haven't been trained on it, you have a Clause 7 gap, and auditors find it every single time. Clause 8, operation. This is where the work happens. Planning and controlling your processes, managing product and service requirements, overseeing design and development, controlling external providers, and handling non-conforming outputs. Everything from production to delivery. Clause 9, performance evaluation. Monitor, measure, analyze, and evaluate your QMS, including internal audits and management review. If you can't measure it, you can't improve it. And you can't prove it's working when an auditor asks for evidence. Clause 10, improvement. Non-conformities must be addressed with corrective action, but improvement isn't only about fixing what broke, it's about making the system better even when nothing is. Continuous improvement isn't a slogan in ISO 9001, it is the entire purpose of the standard. Certification isn't a prize, it is a statement. When you earn ISO 9001 certification, you're telling customers, regulators, and partners that an independent third party has verified your QMS against the standard. The process runs in 2 stages, a Stage 1 documentation review, then a Stage 2 audit, where assessors confirm your processes are actually followed, not just described on paper. After that, annual surveillance audits and full recertification every 3 years, now the part everyone asks about. The standard is being revised. A climate change amendment was folded into the 2015 version back in 2024, and the full revision has now reached the final draft stage, with publication expected in September 2026. The changes are evolutionary, not revolutionary. more emphasis on quality culture and ethical behavior, clearer risk and opportunity management, and closer alignment across ISO's other standards. Organizations on ISO 9001:2015 get a 3-year transition to roughly September 2029. We cover them in detail in a separate video. Link in the description. ISO 9001 applies to organizations of any size in any industry, manufacturing, life sciences, aerospace, and beyond. If your customers care about quality, consistency, and continuous improvement is relevant to you, and if you're in a regulated industry, the quality ties directly to FDA, EASA, or ISO 13485 obligations. eLeaP runs quality and training as one native platform, not 2 systems bolted together. A quality record can't close until the required training is complete. That's the difference between having a procedure and proving it works. Contact eLeaP to see how our validated QMS and LMS unify quality compliance with workforce competency. Which clause does your organization find hardest to implement? Tell us in the comments.